Welcome to the Red Lippie Pod.
Welcome to the Red Lippie Pod. Guys and girlies, welcome to the Red Lippie Pod. I'm so excited. If you guys only knew how much time I have taken to finally shoot my first episode. I've been thinking of starting a podcast since last year. And then here, finally, the third month of the year. Actually, later tunaenda April. It's literally 29th. It's 29th. Yes, Ndosa, I am shooting my first episode. Gosh, I have come with questions. I have come with my notes. And I'm hoping that you're going to subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell their girlfriends, boyfriends, exes, sneaky links. Whoever can subscribe to this podcast, let them do so. So on my Instagram, wazungu musini attack, please. On my Instagram account, I asked people to ask me a few questions, get to know me, nini. So that before I start bringing guests, before I start doing whatever in this podcast I'll be doing, you need to understand or get to know who Munju is. And even like with my previous channel, I have never done this before. So I thought this is the best way for me to introduce myself to you guys. So yeah, there's that. We're gonna go to the first question, straight into it without wasting time. The first question was, what's your full name? Okay, guys, I have a million names. I have my government names. I have my nicknames and my baptism name. So, to my government names, Ann Mjala. There's a third one, but if you want to know it, you itabidi umetuma M-Pesa. My number is 0. Nitakwambia baadaye. So, if you want to know my third name, to my M-Pesa, and then you'll get to know it. And then, my baptism name is Samantha. My nickname is Munju. And then I have social media names. Now, that is Bubbly Bandit and Buddy at the Gym. Bubbly Bandit is my main social media page, which is now called Munju the Bubbly Bandit. Because apparently some of you mlikuwa mna struggle kama mnataka kuniita Munju, kama mnataka kuniita Bubbly, kama mnataka kuniita Buddy. Please just, oopsies, just call me Munju. By the way, ukiniita Munju, friends for real from that point. Speaking of, do you know, I've started this podcast and I've not even introduced my name. How dare I? Guys, I'm your host, Munju, the Bubbly Bandit. I am so sorry. I'm still learning. Like, this podcast, we're going to grow together. We're going to make mistakes together. And I'm looking forward to such a beautiful journey with you guys. And I am so excited. I'm getting literal goosebumps just talking about this podcast. This is my fourth one, I think. Watu wakifungua biashara, mimi ninafungua Instagram pages. But you know what? The bag must be chests, because this is also money in the making, and I love to yap. So, like, literally, you see, nilifaa kujibu swali. Now what am I doing now? Yapping. Question number 2. Where are you originally from and where do you call home now? Mimi ni msee wa Eldoret. Bado sijui Kikale though. I know a few words. I know Kimnyet. I know Magatiat. Yes. I know Nyo. I know a few words. Yes. But basically, me, I'm a Taita and born and raised in Eldoret, like I said. But do I want to stay here when I start my family? No. But, kuna plans zangu na kuna plans za God. So that one we will know when we get there. So, question number 3. How would you describe your personality in 3 words? Guys, to be honest, people think that I'm very confident. Me, I'm not. I really want to be confident because there are some events or gigs. What is wrong with me unlocking this mic? Guys, wacha nisiketi vizuri. Anyway, so a lot of people think that I am a very confident person. I am very shy. I'm very shy. Especially when I'm around people that I'm not used to. I struggle with my confidence, which I'm working on, because definitely confidence will take me to rooms that I never thought I'd walk into, right? So that is something I'm working on. So if we meet out there and then unaona umsichana kierere mwenye tunamwona online, mbona leo ametulia hivi? I can just understand. I'm still getting to know the vibe, okay? But my personalities, I'm very talkative. I can be loud. I don't think that is a good trait that I have. But you know what? This is Munju. I am bubbly and I'm also a go-getter. Once I set my mind to something, I will go for it. Let me give you a backstory. these houses, the current houses I live in right now, nilikuja kuona hizi nyumba way back zikijengwa, zikikuwa foundation. Hata iko imekwa like, you don't understand, like nyumba bado haijawekwa, haijapakwa hata anything, like ni mamawe. Me at that point I knew I will stay here, and look at me now, here I am. Even I was with my friend at that time, nikimwambia me I'll move into those houses, she thought I was joking. Years later nilimtext nikamwambia me whether I moved to those houses. So like literally when I set my mind to something, look at me doing this podcast, I knew I wanted to do it, I kept pushing it, but I finally did it. So yeah, here I am. Question number 4. What's your favorite hobby or pastime? Me, guys, I love going to the gym. Kidogo mkianza kuona nina stretch sana kwa podcast, mjue niko nataka kuonyesha biceps. But until then, for now, wacha nitulie. But zikianza kushow, hata I think tutakuwa tunasimama nikishoot podcast ndio like, mu realize ama muone gains. Hata nikikuwa na flat time, hata ingo saa tutatu. Jokes. Hey, mtu subscribe hapa kifikiria mambo inaenda kuchemka. Guys, relax. Number 5. Which book, movie or TV show has had the biggest impact on you? Guys, niwaambia tu kusema ukweli, my vision board this year iko na section yenye nimesema this year I'm going to read books. I struggle with reading books, but that's something I want to work on, because I feel like reading books will really expand my knowledge. And also I saw a reel that said once you start reading books and then you start learning things you did not know about, you will wish that ungeanza kuzisoma kitambo. And actually that is what's happening with me right now. When I listen to podcasts, I usually go to podcasts zenye like how to make money, how to speak eloquently, like I want things that zinanijenga, you understand? And then kuna times zenye pia nataka vitu zenye ni entertaining, because hatuwezi shinda tuko too serious all the time. We need to spice up our lives, okay? And then kwa movies or TV shows, hey, apo aki mimi by the way, most of the time I watch something and then I forget about it. Utakuja uniambia uliwatch ile, and then you start telling me this is what happened, and then I'm like yeah, niliwatch. So as of now, sina specific movie naweza sema ime change my life, but I really want to watch Adolescence, which is on Netflix. People are talking about it, saying like how they've found it to be very interesting and very informative. So definitely nikiwatch nitarudi niwaambie kama ime change my life. I don't know if it will, but we will see. Question number 6. What type of music are you into these days? Mimi aki, so long as the music ina vibe na mimi, utanipata niko kwa neema yako, niko huku nimeenda kwa, what's the name of this female reggae artist? Anitwa nani udem? I will love you without condition. Nini. What's her name? That one. I vibe to her music as well. And then utanipata niko huko kwa Odi, sijui, pesa inakam, ikitoka. Like, me so long as the music inanibamba. Me, I'll just listen to it. So I can't say to have a specific what is it called, genre yenye inanibamba me, so long as the beat in a vibe na mimi kaende. So number 7, what do you do for a living and what do you love about it? Aki, every time I tell people to ask me questions, this question must just come up. Mimi, I'm a CX agent, and what I love about my job is that it teaches me more communication skills. We usually joke about it at work, the fact that our work, regardless of the course you did, hata kama ulifanya engineering, it will take you back to the course that we did in campus, your communication skills, which is, I think it was called IRD 101. That is the only course I am using in my professional life at the moment. Not the only one, but the major one. So it teaches me to be understanding, to be patient. These are some of the things that come with being a CX agent. Yeah. Question number let's see, nakwambia maneno zinaenda hivi. Sorry? Number 8. Hey, nakwambia niko Mau is behind the camera, nakwambia kwa rada, yeye ndo ananishow niko number 8. So what are your top 3 goals or dreams for the future? Sasa nikuambia goals zangu alafu muzijinx nikose kuzipata, and then anyway. But for real, I just want financial freedom. Staki nikuwe nina spend pesa yangu nimeenda shopping hapa alafu ninarudi naanza kuangalia receipt eti one bob ingine sielewi please me I just want financial freedom. And month ikifika standing order ilishakata bills zangu, account yangu is still looking nice and I'm still able to travel and do all the fun things that I love doing. So me, I just want wealth and health, because what's the point of having all that money and not being able to spend it? So definitely health is also one of the things that actually that is why I'm going to the gym, because apparently they say the stronger your legs are, the longer your mortality rate. I think that is it. If not, I'll put something over here so that you can read it. Question number 9. What's your favorite food or meal and why? Mau alinicheka. Kwanza wacha niwaambie Mau vile alinifanya. Mau ako na audacity ya kuniuliza kama nitakula githeri or omena. How dare you? But for real, imagine. I think at that time akiniuliza hivyo hata kwa anajua mimi napenda githeri. Me, I love githeri, guys. Even my mom knows, like people at home know how much I love githeri. But also I'd say not but and I don't know why. Sina reason. The question says it and why. Me sina reason why I love githeri. I just love it. Ikipikwa vizuri, I'll eat it. See, kuna githeri zingine. Mimi I just want githeri. Mi bora unilete zisha boiliwa. Then I handle it from there. Ushakula githeri na kuku? Na kuku. Kwanza mimi nikikupikia. So I love githeri, I love chapati, and I love those two. Anything else? I feel like people would expect me to say biryani, pilau, sijui sushi. I tried sushi sometime back. Maybe it's an acquired taste. I will work on it. Next time, mukinipata pale area, and then we cook, we make sushi, we don't cook it. Because of course. Tutatry kwa one of our episodes. Yes. Number 10. Do you have any hidden talents or surprising skills? Me, I can do a 360. Do you remember that show when we were young that was called 360? Hey, me nikuwa na vibe na hiyo show. And then, now I can do a 360 hiyo yaku. Sila ya kichwa yenye unazunguka na kichwa. Please, that one I can't. 360 ya kuweka mguu moja like this. And then you spin the other one. I will show you one day. Not today, one day in the future. You'll see it. And then before I continue, I want feedback on my podcast. In case you're feeling like you have a topic you want to talk to me, like you want to share with people, please feel free to DM me on the red Lippie pod on my Instagram or any social media. Ama you can comment down below so that if you have suggestions like any guest you want to see here, please feel free to share. Like I said, we are going to grow together for this podcast. Okay, now to the next question. Question 11. How do you like to spend your weekends or free time? Aki guys, mimi, I am such a couch potato. Like, kama leo singekuwa nafanya this podcast, ningekuwa nimeketi kwa kiti nina watch. But funny thing, let me tell you something. Not really hate. There are times I enjoy taking that break. And then there are times nitaketi niboeke niko like hata leo sijafanya anything productive. So I struggle with that. Sometimes yes, I want to rest, but then alafu jioni itafika nitakuwa like I didn't do anything productive today. I like challenging myself, keeping my mind on the what is it called? Mind yangu ikikuwa busy. I like it, but also sometimes I want to be lazy. So I struggle with that sometimes. Because this mbona ni tuseme nataka kuchila alafu at the end of the day nina regret mbona sijakuwa productive. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, okay, to the next question. What's one thing people would be surprised to learn about me? Sometimes I just want to be quiet, guys. I know people think I want to be up 24/7, but sometimes I just want to be quiet. And I struggle with people sometimes because my social battery labda yosa iko battery low, and then someone ako like, nini mbaya? Hakuna shida, I just want to shut up. Like sometimes tu mnielewe. So when you find me nimechill, probably hakuna mtu amenibo, nimechoka tu kuongea. Okay? You over there who thinks I'm bored when I'm quiet, please stop. Next question. Number 13. Which travel destination is at the top of your bucket list? Me, I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to South Africa. I want to go to, there's another one, Zanzibar. But I feel these ones, because tumeziona on social media sana, and how people are, the power of marketing basically, how people are showing us how Dubai is really nice, how is it? Yeah, ama nimtaka kusema Zambia. Bado sijashema. It is. Zambia ni uko penye watu wao wanakaa kwa waterfall, alafu wanakaa kama wanataka kwenda kwa baba. Like, alafu siku yenye mimi nafanya ndio siku inipeleke niende nayo. But you know, traveling within African countries is more expensive than traveling outside Africa. Yeah. Nitakuonyesha after this podcast. Nitakuonyesha. It's actually, so there's that. So going to Dubai is cheaper than going to Rwanda. Yeah. See me don't show. Who has the facts? But also when I get really good money, I'd love to go to Italy. And I used to want to go to France because when I was in high school, nilikuwa nafanya French. So unajua tu, like every French student, me I want to go to France, me I want to go to Italy. I also want to go to France, but Italy and then France. And then there's Barcelona. But because huko nilisikia kuna wezi, I am not ready. Barcelona, you said, is in Spain. So mi naogopa kwenda Barcelona because niliambiwa kuna wezi huko. So if I go with someone mwenye atani protects, then definitely we will go there. Question 14. Who has influenced your life the most? It's God, guys. But also, I love Joy Candy's content so much. Sometimes I feel like I'm even obsessed with Joy Candy. That's crazy, isn't it? Like, I feel like if I ever meet her, nitakaa hapo tu nikae like, sasa that time ndo Munju atakuwa si the hapa, Munju the quiet girl, me I'll just be there like, okay, but I also want to learn from her, so definitely I'll need to ask questions. So yeah. Number 15. What's your favorite quote or motto that motivates you? This is a quote that I've had, I think, since I was in primary school. It says, it's better to try and fail than failing to try. If you want to do something, unaogopa. People will always talk whether you do it or not. So there's that like, unaogopa, hey, what will they say about me? Nikifanya hii podcast, watasema, sasa pia nafanya podcast. So what? I'd rather do it, see how it goes. And then if it doesn't work, then I'll be like, oh, okay, that didn't work for me. Let me try something else. So even you, maybe you want to pursue a certain skill, you want to study something, and then you feel like you're not qualified. Who said you're not qualified? Only God can determine that. So you'd rather... I want to speak Chinese, guys. By the way, I can speak Mandarin as well, just so you know. But kwa hii episode sitawaonyesha. Sitaki niwaonyeshe everything day one. Sasa alafu mkiona everything day one, nitawapea nini next episode? You understand? So yeah, where was I? Ma, where was I? Anyway, so my quote is, it's better to try and fail than failing to try. Okay? And then the second one, it's something I tell myself. It's shoot your shot. The worst they can say is a no. Let's say right now I want to work with Safaricom. Na niko hapo naogopa, guys, sasa mimi I'm not even qualified, niko tu na only 8k followers. Sasa mimi mbona ninajikataza? Si mimi niende ni wa show and then wao waniambie, we are not doing this right now with you kama micro influencer. We want this and this. Let them say no. You can actually shoot your shot and then they'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, actually your content resonates with our audience. So you'd rather just shoot your shot. If they say yes, way madness. You know? If they say no, try again. Go to some other people who will work with your brand. And yeah, pick it up from there. Number 16. How do you handle challenges? What is wrong with me? I think ninja nafaa kukula githeri. Omena is too so. Okay, number 16. How do you handle challenges or setbacks? Hey, Mimi, sasa. That is number 16. So there's this thing I usually do where I love to, as I've told you guys, me and my yappa. So I vent, of which it's something that actually, apparently, it's not healthy. You need to like, just, you don't need to vent everything, air everything out. Sometimes you just need to understand what happened and then move on from there. And then also something else I do, I'm such an overthinker. I overthink a lot. I think that is part of my healing process, which I'm also working on, because overthink haisaidii anything, ina waste more time. Hiyo time yenye natumia overthink ningekuwa nimemake money. But if I could get paid for overthinking, mazee sijui sahi ningekuwa na how many cars. So I'm not advising you to do this, but Mimi, what I do, I overthink and I vent. Okay, number 17. What's a fun fact about you that most people don't know? Guys, let me just tell you. You think I am sharing everything with you guys. Mimi, I don't. I travel every month outside of Kenya. Not even outside of Kenya, but I travel every month locally, internationally, and I don't even share it with you guys because I usually go inside my head and go to these countries, I do it mentally. But if possible, I'll take you guys with me. Don't worry. So yeah, mi spendi ku overshare, unaona? So for now, iko tu hapa na mimi. But soon enough, we will go together. We will do Kwaheri Kenya with you guys. Jumu may insist. Question number 18. What's one habit or ritual that's essential to your daily routine? Me, I must pray every day. I usually pray in the morning when I wake up, but if I forget, because ama nikilala nisahau kuomba, nitaomba tu kwa katikati ya siku. Ndio ni make sure nimeomba. And then actually I was having this conversation with someone yesterday. I was asking them if they pray, and then they were like they don't know what to say. Maybe if I don't know what to say, I usually say the Lord's Prayer. Hiyo ni maombi tumepewa tu for free. You can just say it, or the grace. And then another prayer I'm actually doing right now, just check on TikTok, the prayer of Jabez. I feel that prayer is actually working miracles in my life right now. Mwende muangalie. And then I also make my bed. The moment I wake up like this, bed yangu lazima ikae vizuri. And then I don't understand people who struggle making their bed. Ni hao watu wenye bado wanatumia hizi sheets za kitambo. Siko baya. Like the moment you have a fitted sheet on your mattress, making your bed is so easy. So me, I don't even struggle with making my bed. It's so easy. Hivi, no shamaliza. Aya, number 19. What are your favorite ways to relax and recharge? So there's your kukua couch potato and then sleeping. I am a very busy girl with a sleepy, what do they say? A busy girl with a very sleepy mindset. Not sleepy mindset. I'm a very busy girl. There's something that people usually say, kama unajua, ebu comment hapo chini, but I am that basically. That is me. I want to sleep so much, but I want to get things done tena at the same time. So I struggle with that. And then another thing I do, steam bath. I love doing steam baths. Wasn't in fact when I feel like, oh, yes, I'm relaxing and I'm rich. Question number 20. Sasa, Mau ameamua tusikie ringtone yake. So question number 20. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Mimi, reading people's minds, because sometimes najipata tu naongea alafu najiuliza sasa huyu anaongea nini anafikiria nini vile ninamwongelesha hivi ama ananiona aje, of which that is something I'm also working on, because who cares what people think about me, so long as I'm being me, you understand? So long as at the end of the day you're being yourself, you're not trying to be sijui who. As much as I'd want to read people's mind, there's this superpower. I feel people talk about it, they want to be invisible. Invisible ama ni invisible? Gani ni gani mao? C ama Z? C. Invisible. Na feel weird nikisema C, hata ina sound very weird kwa my tongue. At invisible. Am I from that side? But anyway, I find people want to be invisible very creepy, because mbona unataka kuwa invisible? Unasema tu hapo ukiniangalia. That's crazy. Me, I'd rather read people's mind. Teleport is something I feel like by 2025 tunafaa tuko tunafanya, because hii mambo ya kupanda kabi na waste time, especially when I'm running late somewhere. I want to I wish ningeweza ku teleport. And then something else, I think it's just those two, reading people's minds and teleporting. That is question number 20. Number 21. What pisses me off as a content creator or influencer Again, I feel this one I'll get too personal, but I usually get pissed off when people feel like they want to take advantage of me. Like, mtu anaona like my hustle haimata. Just because you're sitting in an office na mimi nina work online doesn't mean it. Sasa mimi, let me just give an example. If it's something that is gonna hurt someone, I'm sorry, but wacha niseme nitoke, si ndio? Let's say mtu anauza vikombe. And then they approach me on my DM. Ati si unipostia hiyo kikombe. And then I tell you ati I'm charging. Na una jam. Tisa mbona nakulipisha. This is my this is just my hustle as well. And then at the same time, why would you want me to post something for you? Usinilipe. You make money. You want to make money, but you don't want to pay me. Don't you think that is crazy? So I really feel bad when people disrespect my hustle. Let's respect each other's hustles, okay? The Instagram ni office yangu as much as vile that business is your office. Yo! So number 22, at what age did you start content? Age, I was 25. That was in 2022. Kidogo naanza kufanya 2022 minus the year I was born. But you know the funny thing, I usually tell myself, okay, I wish I started earlier. But then again, it's okay because maybe if I started at that time, vitu hazingeenda vile nina expect zingeenda. Zingekuwa different in a good way, in a bad way. But so long as eventually I've started, it's okay. Because that's another thing kwa najiambia with this podcast, vile nashinda nimeipush. Alafu itafika December, niweze kuish, guy ningeanza this year, you know? So I'd rather as well just start then, yeah. But just to answer that question, I started when I was 25. How would you describe your life at the moment? So, this is something I did. I talked to ChatGPT a lot. So when I saw this question, I was like, I'm curious to know what ChatGPT thinks about my life at the moment. And this is what ChatGPT says. So your life is a dynamic blend of fitness, business, and content creation, all driven by discipline and a touch of flair. You balance early morning workouts with a structured meal plan while running multiple businesses and curating engaging social media content. You're always refining your aesthetic, whether for personal branding or collaborations, and you're constantly setting and pursuing ambitious goals. There's something imesema hapo yenye ni one of my goals that I don't want to share as of now. So there's that part. And then akasema, or launching your podcast. Yeah? I'm telling you, ChatGPT knows everything. It even knows I'm shooting right now. And then there's a strong element of hustle, but you also make room for self-care, creativity, and a bit of indulgence. It's a lifestyle of ambition, balance, and a little of main character energy. So yeah, that is my life currently. To the next question. What's your approach to saving and investing? Aki, currently my saving approach ni MMF. You know, like I'm currently using. Nikipata ingine yenye inanifurahisha nitawaambia, but for now ni MMF. MMF in full. By the way, what is it in full? Mimi najua tu niko MMF. Oh, yeah, guy. Imagine I knew that. Wow, Munju, wow. It's a money market fund, yeah. So hapo kwa advice eti ni gani muinvest in, mi sipendi kudanganya watu. Maybe you ask just Ivy, but me kidogo hard. The next question, what are some of the things you have had to unlearn through adulthood? So I have learned to unlearn that people have their own perspectives. You know, kitambo nilikuwa nafikiria iti because mimi ndo nimesema it, so tunafaa kuagree. But ebu imagine if all of us could be agreeing to one thing. It would be such a boring world. And now I'm telling you, what example can I give? Going out is the real thing, is the real deal. And then all of us tunaenda out. You know, it would be so boring. Like I feel like sometimes having healthy arguments. Having healthy arguments is also okay. We can't all be on the same page. It would be such a boring world if that was the case. So that is, I have had to unlearn that people have their own stand, their own perspectives, And something else was, I think basically that is just it. People have their own perspectives, and we can't always be on the same page, basically. The next question is, what is the most scariest thing you've ever done in life? Me, I feel by this Jafanya, the most scariest thing I want to do in life. Me, I want to go for bungee jumping. I feel that is something that will give me the thrill, the scariness. Is scariness a word? That is something that I feel itanipa the thrill that I want to get. But for now, nikika, even if Kriem, what has need the question, eti, what is the most scariest thing I've done? Aki, as of now, sioni. But nikikumbuka nitawekea hapo chini kwa comments. Easy planning ya hapa nini hata ishtui. Iko tu shui nishamaliza. Very high? Iko hapi, iko Kenya? Oh, I have heard of it. The forest. Kai, yosi nitalia. Take me back. So maybe pia, but wait, imagine bungee jumping, say. I'd want to do that. And then question number 27. This is the last question. What's the biggest lesson life has taught you? So, it gets better. It actually gets better. I know sometimes it feels like, mimi ndio Mungu ameamua nikuwe the strongest soldier. But sometimes it actually gets better, guys. That is one thing I can tell you. And also, I've learned that you'll not always get everything you want in life, because there's a lot that you want for yourself. But whatever is meant for you will be yours. But if it's not meant for you, pia, it will just go away. Na pia sometimes we really want to force things. When you feel like, nimeforce kitu and it's not working out, just bring it up in prayer. Talk to God about it. And then, kuna vile, you need to understand that God will not give you a direct answer. Things will happen. Maybe I want to be a podcaster. You understand? So, hata niletea tu mic ati hapo. Nianze kurecord na mic. Nitapatana labda na Mao. Who knows? Sound engineering, you know? And then you go like, Mao, I wanted to do this and this. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is, you won't get it clearly. God will bring it in a way that it will streamline with whatever path you want to go. So just to read it like directly the way I wrote it, it gets better. You'll not always get everything that you want, but you'll always get whatever is truly meant for you. And with that, guys and gallies, that is my first episode. I can't believe I've actually done it. Okay, I'm so happy. And like I said, I want feedback. Kindly, negative, positive, criticism, just share it with me, because I want to grow, I want to learn, I want to make mistakes and learn from them. And I want to experience this journey with you guys. Sawa sawa. I will see you in the next one. Nawapenda sana. Kindly, please, nawaomba. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.